Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm actually going to be showing you guys a more affordable dupe to the Huda Beauty Nude palette. This is like a recent find for me, by the way. I wasn't on the hunt for this wasn't planned. So today I thought I'd come on here guys and I would actually do like a mini review slash first impressions. Now I have actually used this palette today for this eye look that I have actually created, but I'm actually going to upload this as like a Valentine's Day look, so this eye look won't be up for a good couple of weeks yet, but I still wanted to come on here and show you guys this palette and let you guys know about it. I did actually want to do some swatches and stuff as well. This is the eye look that I have actually created with this palette and I am super excited about it. Now I did actually use another glitter on top of the glitters in this palette just because it wasn't giving enough oomph, and if you guys know me, you guys know I absolutely love glitter. So yeah, I just needed a little bit more pizzazz on the eyes a little. The palette that I am actually speaking about is the ucanbe Aromas palette. It just looks like this. This is just giving me like Huda Beauty nude vibes. I suppose it is a sort of dupe if you want to put it that way. But personally I haven't tried the Huda Beauty nude palette and I wouldn't actually purchase. I believe it is something like £50 odd, and to me I just think that's too dear. Not going to slash the money on that no matter how nice it is, just because it does have a bunch of light shades in it as well. So yeah, to me it's just it's not something that I would purchase. Seeing this I thought I'm going to get that because one, it's affordable, two, it does look pretty similar, and three, I just wanted to see what this brand's like because I've never ever tried them. So this is the palette that I am speaking about. Now I believe that this brand is on like Amazon and AliExpress, but personally I haven't ordered anything from them. I do know, I think her name's Arwen. She's on YouTube as well, and she actually does a lot of AliExpress reviews where she does like the best of AliExpress and like the rubbish of AliExpress. So yeah, she's definitely worth checking out, by the way. I will leave her link in the description, but she does some really cool videos. Not promoting guys that you guys should go and purchase on AliExpress, but you should definitely go and check out some of her videos because she does give the pros and the cons with AliExpress. I'm just going to show you guys this palette. Now I have just used it, so it is pretty noticeable that I've kind of used it. But yeah, this is what the palette looks like. If this doesn't scream Huda Beauty Nude palette to you, then I don't know what does. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good dupe for them. I know there is a lot of like controversy just now. Brands coming out with cheaper palettes that look similar to higher end palettes and stuff. To be honest, I'm not even going to get into that because personally I have used it, I have tried it, and I am pretty goddamn impressed. So yeah, this is what the palette looks like. You have a bunch of matte shades, as well as some sort of like marble sheen sort of shades here, and you have some pressed glitters here as well, and then you've got a little foil one here. Honestly guys, I have swatched this and the swatches really surprised me. I did not expect this to be as good as what it is, so yeah, pretty surprised with this. So I am going to come on here and I am going to say, if you do not want to splash out on the Huda Beauty palette, this is definitely an alternative. Just going to kind of give you guys some like live swatches here so that you can see. So I'll just go with this purple one. I did use this in my crease today. You guys can see that. I'm going to go with this light peachy colour right next to it. Very pigmented. I'm going to go down to this brown down here, guys. I know I sound like I'm really surprised, but I was a little bit weary of this, and now I'm just not, because I absolutely love it. So yeah, I'll do this sort of foily shade. This is like a foily marble sort of shade. It is slightly more on the sort of chalkier side, but swatching these shades are beautiful. I'll do this one down here as well. That's the pink. So I'm just going to put this down and I'm just going to swatch it on my hand here. That's the pink one. That one's like the sort of pinky golden one. It's got a kind of pink and golden. That's more of a pink. That is pretty impressive. They are absolutely beautiful. Just going to do the deeper gold sort of shade here, and I'll just add that here. They are really, really, really nice, and I am absolutely blown away with this palette, not gonna lie. Now this palette, this palette actually cost me £10. I did actually purchase it on Amazon. I do have the brand ucanbe on Instagram, and they constantly like all my pictures, and this is why I ended up finding this. This palette is phenomenal, and if you want to try it, go and get it. I will leave the link in the description, but I just wanted to come on here and show you this because I am absolutely blown away with this, and not gonna lie, I am really taken back because I didn't think it was going to be as good as what it is. I would definitely say I'm definitely going to be trying out more from this brand. So this is the eye look that I did create. I did actually have a little bit of an issue with this eye. The corner is a little bit patchy, but I used the concealer on this eye and I didn't use it on this eye. And when I didn't use the concealer, these blended lovely. But I just think I didn't really let my concealer dry properly, which is why I do have a little bit of patchiness on this side. But other than that, this palette is absolutely phenomenal. And if you guys do not want to fork out £50 odd for the Huda Beauty one, I highly recommend this. This brand is super, super affordable. The shadows are a little bit powdery, but it's nothing to be worried about. Also, pigmentation wise is fantastic. The eyeshadows do they're very, very smooth, and they do blend really, really nicely. And also these pressed glitters are actually really nice as well, but they are more like a sort of gel pressed glitter. There's that pink one right there. And then this one is like the lighter pink version. I did actually use the deeper pink glitter on my eyes, but for me personally, I go crazy when it comes to glitter, so I ended up adding a bunch of other different glitters, including a Lindsay Douglas glitter and one from my glitter eyes. So yeah, I did go a bit crazy, but it was nothing to do with the glitters in this this palette, because they are really nice, but they are quite subtle and quite neat. I like to have a chunky glitter that is very, very noticeable. I know there's a lot of opinions and stuff about AliExpress makeup and stuff, and this brand is on AliExpress, but they are also on Amazon. I think they are actually global now as well. But yeah, first time trying this and I absolutely love it, and I'm just here to rave about this because I am super, super excited, and I am super, super glad that I found a very, very affordable dupe to the Huda Beauty palette. If I ever do try the Huda Beauty palette, I will definitely let you guys know. I actually know another girl called Natasha who has actually reviewed the Huda Beauty palette, so if you want, I'll leave her link down below as well. She goes into great detail and she does a tutorial on it if you guys want to see any sort of looks with the Huda Beauty palette, or if you want to like compare it a little bit to this one. So I'll definitely leave her link down below as well for you guys. Now I'm just going to jump into the swatches. I will have this eye look up. It is created with this palette. I will have it up soon, but this is actually going to be a Valentine's look. Stay tuned for that. I hope you guys are excited because I am just like on such a high with this palette. I can't believe it. And not going to lie, I actually thought that it was going to be absolute rubbish. I was like, this is going to be absolute rubbish, bitch. It's going to have no pigmentation, but I am amazed. It's fantastic. It's not a high-end palette. It's not as good as palettes that I've got, like my Jaclyn Hill palette. Not as good as Makeup Revolution, but it is definitely on the fence with Makeup Revolution. It does have good pigmentation, and it is actually a really, really nice palette, so I just want to let you guys know about it. I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to get into the swatches. So there you go guys, that is the swatches of this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed that and got to see the sort of colours that's actually in this palette. Some of the matte shades are a little bit light, so they didn't really show up on my skin because I am quite light skinned. Like this shade here did not show up on my skin, but it is a really, really light shade. If you want to try this palette for yourself, I will leave the link in the description bar down below, so make sure you do look in the description because I do try and leave all the links and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I shall see you guys in my next video.